in the chat box. Drop where you're listening from and any of your candy cane questions and comments. So with that, let's go. So first up, let's talk about Monica Garcia. Has she been exposed as a Bravo blogger, reality Von Tease? Now, as we all know, the big question is, who sent the infamous DMs? The DM saying that Angie was a part of the Greek mafia, that she is in debt, she owes the IRS hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, her business is a fraud, and everything else. And the question is, did those DMs come from Meredith or did they come from Monica? And we may have our answer now, okay? We may have our answer now. So this is according to All About the Truth. It says, word on the street is that the big secret to be revealed during the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City finale is that Monica Garcia is a well-known Bravo blogger. Buckle up, Bravo fans, because you're in for one hell of a ride. Shortly after the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 4 finale teaser made its way around social media, rumors began to swirl about the highly anticipated final episode. According to reports, the big finale reveal has nothing to do with Heather Gay and Monica Garcia's lawsuit, and everything to do with the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City newbie moonlighting as a Bravo blogger before joining the show in 2022. Reality Ashhole, not the swear word, alleges that Monica Garcia used to run the popular and much discussed Instagram page Reality Von Tease. Per Reality Ashhole, they helped promote Reality Von T Instapage in 2021 and shared screenshots of their post on Instagram. And you guys, you know I always come with receipts. So here we go. These are from Reality Ashhole. This is the account that is accusing Monica of being Reality Von Tease. So basically, she is a sleeper cell, a sleeper agent. She was a fan just like us. It's giving psycho. It's giving single white female. It's giving swim fan. It's giving obsessed. I mean, to be perfectly honest, if this is true that Monica was this Bravo blogger spilling all the Real Housewives tea, then going on the show, that is very, very psycho. Like psycho, crazy, Looney Tune time. And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not being derogatory. I'm being dead serious. It's giving single white female. It's giving stalker. It's giving psycho. If this is true. Now, it would be one thing if she was transparent about it. Like, for example, say I was to join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I came on the show and I lied about everything and never disclosed that I had a YouTube channel, you know, talking about Real Housewives all day long and just came on the show like a random housewife. That would be psychotic. But if you come on the show and you're like, yeah, you know, I'm a content creator, I talk about reality television, you know, I talk about pop culture, that's fine. Like the issue isn't that Monica allegedly was a Bravo blogger. The issue is that she lied about it and kept it a secret. That's what the problem is. Because in reality, a lot of housewives have now become bloggers just like me. Look at what's her face? Bethany Frankel. She has a whole podcast and YouTube channel talking about housewives. It's literally called Rewives. There is two T's in a pod, Tamara and what's her name? Teddy. They talk about the Real Housewives all of the time. Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine. She talks about the Real Housewives all of the time. The list goes on and on. So many of the housewives are content creators and are bloggers and have podcasts and have YouTube channels. So it's not that she was creating that type of content. It's the fact that she lied about it and kept it a secret. And then on top of that, if it turns out that she was the one who was leaking these, quote, documents to Meredith and to other people, then that's like a totally different type of level of crazy, right? Like the chicks done lost it. She's done lost it. Yikes. But let's keep going. These are screenshots from March of 2021 of Monica's original troll page that she asked us to help get followers for, and we had no idea Monica was behind it, Reality Ash Hole shared. According to the account's Insta bio, Reality Von Tease is your local Real Housewife of Salt Lake City hot tea hoe for entertainment purposes only. Reality Von Tease, which made the first post on March 1st, 2021, just weeks before Jen Shah's arrest. Sole goal was to expose Jen Shah. In fact, the page first blew up after they shared fashion designer Kiowa Johnson's re-account of the abuse he endured during working for Jen Shah. Reality Von Tease leaked the infamous video of the now imprisoned Real Housewives of Salt Lake City alum screaming at Kiowa in her rented Park City mansion. Not rented Park City mansion. They really are doing the most. The page went on to spend the next nearly 2 years spilling tea about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, specifically Jen Shah. Now, this makes sense because, as we all know, Monica used to be Jen Shah's assistant. So if she was Jen Shah's assistant, she would be privy to and have access to all of the behind the scenes secrets and all of that stuff. So it would make sense that she was able to take screenshots, take, secret video and leak it. Because someone had to take the video of Jen Shah screaming and going after the designer. So it makes sense now that it was Monica because she was the one who had access. So, I mean, it's making sense. It's making sense. And then also, and by we, I mean us candy canes over here, if you joined us for our last Salt Lake City deep dive, then this is the exact conspiracy theory that I said. I said, I think the DMs came from Monica, not from Meredith. And if you watched last night's episode, she basically told on herself. Because remember, people always tell on themselves. What people say in jest, it's usually the truth. And remember, she's talking with Heather when they go for their walk in Bermuda, and Monica makes a joke. I know, I didn't think Meredith would send the DMs. I didn't think any of you guys would do that. That's something I would do. And Heather was taken aback. She was like, what? And she was like, don't say that, because like what normal person would say that, right? And she was like, oh, no, blah, 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 blah. But then she was like, that's something I would do. People always tell on themselves. And when she said that's something I would do, she meant that. She meant that. Okay. Oof, let's keep going. And here are some more receipts, okay? All right. On top of that, Reality Von Tease has been tweeting up a storm about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City cast in the last few weeks, which is crazy if Monica is truly behind the page. It's saying all this crazy stuff. Oddly enough, Monica also seems to be Kiowa Johnson's new muse, as she's appeared in a number of his dresses in recent months. Kiowa even designed Monica's season 4 reunion dress. This is the same, and if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly, I apologize, Kiowa Johnson, or maybe it's Koa Johnson. I apologize. I'm doing my best. I'm human, okay? Anyway, the fashion designer, this is the same exact designer that Jen Shah got exposed for cussing out and throwing things at. Now, all of a sudden, he's besties with Monica and is designing her dresses, and she's wearing his stuff. Is it a coincidence? In my Nini voice, you know we don't believe in coincidence. We believe in conspiracy. So does it make sense that she is the assistant and she's taking photos and she's getting all the information? She's turning state's evidence to the feds against her. She's starting a blog all of a sudden. I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire, and the math is mathing with this one. If that weren't enough, Jen Shah's former assistant, Murillo Bueno, also revealed that Monica was behind the Reality Von Tease Instagram account, and that will be revealed on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 4 finale. Now, I also have those receipts, okay? So what we're looking at now is reality Von Tease, which is allegedly Monica, still talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, throwing shade at them. That's her tweet. And then on the other side is showing them sending people DMs and showing people stuff. It says her DM to us, her pages kept getting deleted. Okay. And now these are the receipts. On the left-hand side, I think for you guys, the one with Jen Shah and Monica. So Murillo Bueno, he is an old former assistant of Jen Shah. And he came out to say it's Monica behind reality Von Tease. He says, I'm going to hold on to some things, talk soon. Who remembers that blog, Reality Von Tease, on Instagram? I'm sure Monica does. Stay tuned. So he's basically saying, yeah, Monica's the one who is behind this. Stay tuned because it's all about to be revealed. And he would know if he's another former assistant of Jen's. You see what I'm saying? And then this is Reality Von Tease, allegedly Monica, saying that Meredith is on benzos. You know, which to me is really messed up because she wasn't on, I don't know what benzos are. Maybe they're bad drugs. I don't know. But this is clearly when Meredith was just sick, when they flew to, was it Bermuda? Yeah, when they flew to Bermuda and all of them had taken either like anti-anxiety or like flight meds or whatever it was, just to be able to like sleep and relax on the flight. And then Meredith accidentally took an extra one because Whitney said it in her confessional. So Meredith isn't like some big time drug user popping pills. She just, you know, took something for the flight and then she got sick. So to now go out and try and say she's on benzos, it's just absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. But again, like Meredith, the lawyer in her was putting all the things together. She was like, well, wait a minute. You know, all the information about Angie came from Monica because Monica fed all of this stuff about Angie to Meredith on the flight back from Palm Springs in the very beginning of the season. And that's why Meredith called Monica when she started getting all of these DMs of documentation confirming everything that Monica told her about Angie. Well, allegedly confirming because we know it's all lies, but you know what I mean. And so it was Monica setting Meredith up. But when Meredith didn't take the bait in Bermuda, because remember she walked in and Monica walked in to Meredith and she was like, so remember when we were talking about Angie being in the mafia and about all of her, you know, bankruptcies and her fraud and her financial and her husband being a scammer, and Meredith didn't take the bait and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I get a lot of DMs. What? La 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 la. Because Meredith was like, not today, Satan. Like, I'm not taking this bait. And then that's when Monica flipped on her and went to Lisa to get Lisa on her side. And then that's why Monica was so pissed when Lisa and Meredith made up, because she was like, wait a minute, my scheme isn't working. You know, if Lisa and Meredith make up, then I'm going to be the one on the outs. Then I'm the one that's going to be exposed. And that's why she got so pissed when Lisa and Meredith finally made up, because then she couldn't play them against each other because Meredith didn't take the bait. Right? I mean, it's going down. Yeesh. Okay. In the premiere episode of season 4, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's fans saw Heather Gay learn some shocking news during the cast trip to Bermuda. The news Heather has received is so surprising that she pushes the Bravo cameras out of her room as she attempts to wrap her head around what she's just learned. Until now, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City fans believe that the big finale reveal was going to be that Heather learned that Monica was the woman her company, Beauty Lab and Laser, were suing for lack of payment. Apparently, Monica used the name Monica Fowler, not Monica Garcia, because Monica Fowler, I think, is her first married name, because I think her maiden name is Monica Darnell. The lawsuit between Heather's Beauty Lab and Laser Company and Monica, which came to light in November of 2023, stems from services in December of 2019. So Monica has always been a fangirl of the show. She has always been safe female. To me, it seems like she was stalking all of the women and she was trying to get as close to all of them as possible to get on the show. Again, Bravo, I'm looking at you, Bravo. You need better background checks on people people. You need better mental screening on people. And I'm not being derogatory about mental health. You guys know me. I'm not like that. I'm being actually serious because Monica to me seems like a stalker. Like straight up. She targeted Jen Shaw. She targeted Beauty Lab and Laser just to get on the show. She started a anonymous fan account, not showing her face, not showing her name. You know, and I'm not being hypocritical because I do show my face on my channel. You guys all know the real me, and this is my real name. So she started a whole fan account under an alias and got herself on the show. And that's really, really scary that she didn't disclose it. That is the scariest part. And then to send them all of this information and then lie and try and make everybody think it was Meredith, it's really, really cuckoo. Super cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right. Now let's go. 1 second. Okay. While it's still unconfirmed, wait, hold on a second. Okay. In August, Heather Gay's company, Beauty Lab and Laser, filed a lawsuit against Real Housewives of Salt Lake City newbie Monica Garcia for breach of contract and breach of covenant of good faith and fair dealing. Monica fired back with a countersuit for alleged botched procedures on her nose and lips. While it's still unconfirmed if the big reveal during the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 4 finale will be Heather and Monica's lawsuit drama or the fact that Monica was previously a Bravo blogger, but either way, it's going to be juicy AF. Dun-dun. What are your thoughts? Woof, you guys, that is a doozy. That is a lot. So I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. Do you think that it's really Monica behind everything? You know, do you really think that Monica is behind all of the DMs and all of the drama and everything that's going on? And what do you guys think? Put it down below. And what do you think the finale is going to be? Is the finale going to be Monica being exposed as, you know, the Bravo blogger stalker fan? Or do you think the